I promise to re-record this for someone who wanted to tell me when I moved into this house, this was the first recording that she had ever heard from me. And I guess back then I didn't record very well. I did more of a live broadcasting, and I wasn't scared to show my face or my wit and my talent, my laughter, nor my smile. These days, I hide behind the microphone and I don't let you see my face. It's funny. The confidence I wore was a lot different years ago. I don't have that kind of confidence anymore. But I'm going to pause the podcast for a few seconds. My cigarette went out as if it's a bad fucking joke on this long-ass day. And I'll get back to recording this because people, I'm looking at the mud and the muck, and I guess I should record where it all took place. So pause, and I'll be right back. People, so cigarettes are nasty habits, man. I honestly hope none of my kids ever smoke. I don't think they will. None of them like it. When I was a kid, I was so intrigued by my grandparents' cigarettes. My grandmother looked so like Katharine Hepburn puffing on a cigarette. I wanted a cigarette so bad. I want this fucking nicotine withdrawals just to leave me. And I've quit before. Picked it up every time. If this is my only fucking vice, I say leave me at my own vice, right? Let me get back to the recording of when I basically, I think it was 2 months after I wrote this 2 months after I moved in here. It's good. It's really good. Mud and muck. They stick to my boots. I feel as if the quicksand is slowly pulling me under. Recovery time for me seems to be a 2-second rest, then back to do whatever project I started on next. That's the thing. So many projects, I'm drowning on what to do. I'll get through, I whisper to myself. I'll make it right. All we have is an endless amount of time, right? How do you explain the pain, the hollowness that sets in? It's not that lonely feeling that always stays. I feel more despair drifting in and out of these trees. My goddess, I try. I fight, I stumble, I catch myself before I fall, and I keep going. You have to keep going. Sometimes I weep. Loud and mourning sounds, they escape from my throat. I can't help it. I try to tell my chickadees flying all around me. Sometimes the battle from within always wins. But I have to try. I have to see. I wouldn't be me if I didn't give it my all. See, it's not the bruises or the what the fucks throughout my day that makes me want to run away. It's the ache, the pull of something more. I get so consumed with everything I have to do. Restless energy consumes me. When I tell people to remember to breathe, it's true. Because in that one pull of breath, we reach in ourselves and pull out a greater strength to try again. I breathe 100 times a day. I repeat, sometimes I have to walk away. I have to start on something new for a while because, well, my anger, it starts to get the better of me. And anger, that can ruin my day. Anger can kick my door in, and let's just say anger is not a friend I like to see. Sometimes anger can be useful against a nail that I can't seem to remove, but it can also make me so fucking self-destructive. It clouds visions of how things should be done. Do you get me? At times, I feel as if I am a stark, raving, mad recluse. Whoever thought I could repair a broken home, a broken heart, and live to see if it all works out for me? I have bad days, but I will say I take my broom and I chase them away, speaking crazy and babbling incantation to the trees. Lord, if only my father could see me. He would laugh like only he could do, a belly roar, and shake his head and say, Chris, it's going to be okay. His voice I hear daily. Sometimes I get so tired, I literally drop to my knees, fall over, and stare up at the trees. I close my eyes and I say, I've had enough. Please, please take me home. That's when I hear something from inside of me telling me to get back up. You can go a little more. You have more to do. This story of yours is far from over. I'm going to give you the strength you need. So I do, and do this daily. And for some reason, I have the strength to begin again. I have the strength of 10 men. This old bony body pulls the energy from every tree, every piece of sand clinging to me. Each vine I climb that cuts my hands gives me the endurance to withstand another small victory dance. I stare up to the sky and I ask why. I get no reply. I ask again, still nothing, but I receive the things I need. A very strange thing to explain, even stranger to get others to understand. But that has always been me. So what I'm trying to say is every day is a fight for our lives. How we choose to handle the lessons given is up to us to decide. You can sit on the sidelines and watch your life go by. You can chase after a dream and never see the world that is already around you. Or you can make do and take what is offered and go from there. Either way, it's up to you. Now, enough of my babbling brook of poetry. I have to get this day started. So for me, please, remember to always breathe and have a beautiful day.